So I'm gonna do the inspection, the pre-trip inspection of part A, B, and C of the vehicle, right? So we're gonna start with the 3 lights in the middle. Those lights indicate these are commercial vehicle. These are my ID lights. On the corner I have my marker lights that indicate the height and width of the vehicle. All 5 amber in color, not burned or broken, properly mounted and secure, working properly. Next is my windshield. My windshield is in one piece, no crack or broken, properly mounted and secure. The seal is in one piece and in place, no rip, torn or freight, in good condition. My windshield with no illegal stickers that can block my view. Next is my washers and wipers in good conditions, working properly. The blade with enough tension to the glass to clean my windshield. Next is my hood. My hood opens and closes properly. And the straps keep it secure during trips. I have my convex mirrors. My convex mirrors properly mounted and secure. No crack, no broken, and fully adjustable and always clean. I have my grill. My grill is in one piece, no crack or broken, preventing any obstacles from entering and damaging my radiator. Next is my headlights. My headlights, low and high beams, clear in color, properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, and no burnout, working properly. I have my turning signals, emergency flashers, and running lights, amber in color, properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no burnout, and working properly. Next is my bumper. My bumper is properly mounted and secure, no crack, bend, broken, no little wheels, and no missing hardware. My license plate, properly mounted and secure, visible and up to date. Under my truck there is no puddles, no leaking, no hanging wires, belts or hoses, and my truck is level, otherwise there will be a problem with the suspension or the tires. Okay, now under the hood, in the passenger side, we will check 3 things. First is going to be our washer reservoir. Our washer reservoir is properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no leaking, the cap is in place, always filled to proper level, and my lines or hoses are in good conditions, no rip, torn or freight, and no leaking. Okay, next is my coolant reservoir. My coolant reservoir is the same as my washer reservoir, properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no leaking. My cap is in place, always filled to proper level, and my lines are in good conditions, no rip, torn or freight, and no leaking. Okay, next is my water pump. My water pump is properly mounted and secure. It's gear driven. It's no crack, bend, broken, or illegal welds, and no leaking. My lines are in good condition, no rip, torn or freight, and no leaking as well. Okay, that's it for the passenger side. Now for the driver's side, the first thing we're going to check is our governor. Our governor is properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no leaking, no missing hardware. I have my lines. My lines are in good conditions, no rip, torn or freight, and no leaking. Properly mounted and secure to the fittings. If you follow the lines, you will get to the compressor, which is gear driven. And it's properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no missing hardware, working properly. I have my radiator. My radiator is in good condition, no crack or broken, no missing hardware, and not leaking. The lines are in good condition, no rip, torn or freight, properly mounted and secure with clamps, and not leaking. Next is my alternator. My alternator is belt driven. Belt is in good condition, no rip, torn or freight, and with no more than 3/4 of an inch free play. My electrical lines are in good conditions with no missing or worn insulation. The alternator working properly. I have my oil dipstick to check my level of oil, motor oil, and in case I need to add oil, I will do it through the cap next to it. Okay. I have my power steering system next with my power steering pump, which is gear driven, working properly, no bend, crack or broken, no leaking, and the lines are in good condition, no rip, torn or freight, and no leaking. Water power steering pump working properly. Okay, next is my reservoir. My power steering reservoir, properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, not leaking, the cap is in place, always filled to proper level, and my lines are in good conditions, no rip, torn or freight, and not leaking. Next is my steering column. My steering column with no more than 2-inch free play, and properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no legal welds, my joints always properly greased. Next is my steering gearbox. steering gearbox, properly mounted and secure, no bend, crack, broken, no illegal welds, no missing hardware. Working properly, and my lines are in good condition, no return or freight, no leaking. Next is my steering linkage. My steering linkage includes Pitman arm, drag link, and steering arm. All three in good conditions, properly mounted and secure, no crack, bend, broken, and no legal welds, and properly mounted and secure with the castle nuts and the quarter pins. Okay. Next is my suspension. For my suspension, I have my spring mounts, front and back, my mounting bolts, my leaf springs, my U-bolts, and my shock absorber. All in good condition, no bend, crack, or broken, and no missing hardware. My shock absorber in good conditions, otherwise there will be a sign of hydraulic fluid. Next is my brake system. My brake system includes brake chamber with 90 degrees lack adjuster and only 1 inch free play on the push rod. Okay. My brake chamber itself is in good conditions, no bend, crack, broken, with no illegal welds, no missing hardware, and not leaking. The lines are in good conditions, properly mounted and secured with the clamps, no missing clamps, and the hose itself, no return or freight, and no leaking. Okay. Next is my brake drums. My brake drums are in good conditions, no bend, crack, or broken, with no illegal welds, and with my brake pads no less than 1/4 of an inch light remaining. There is no sign of black residue that might indicate metal grinding, or white residue that indicates a fire extinguisher was used. Or there's also no grease or oil residue that might lead to future failure. Okay, from there we move to our tires. Our tires here in the front has to be brand new. That means no recaps, and they have to be matching radials. The less tread of these for these tires, the two in the front is 4/32 of an inch. Okay, 4/32 of tread life remaining. Okay, the pressure, proper pressure, 80 to 100 psi or whatever the manufacturer recommends. And my sidewalls are in good conditions with no bulges or gouges and no abrasions at all. Okay, in good conditions. In case I need to check the pressure or add air to the tire, I will do it through the valve stem, which is properly mounted and secure, no crack or broken, no leaking, and not touching the rim. My rims are in good conditions, no bend, crack, or broken, with no illegal welds, and properly mounted and secure with the lug nuts. All lug nuts are in place, and there is no sign of rust that might indicate a loosen of one lug nut. Okay. Next is my actual hub seal. In case I need to check or add oil to this to the hub, I will do it through the flexi seal. Okay, that concludes the part A of the inspection. Okay, next.